All right, we back at it. Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head.
West Coast.
We got the man, the myth, the legend in the building right now. Recovering hoe. Jnr Choi checked in right now, man.
What you saying? Straight from London, man.
Yo, so real quick, how many times? Well, I just want to get your perspective on it. How many times? How many people have fucked up your name to the point where you're like, all right, there's no coming back from that. You know what I'm saying?
No, it is there. There's actually no messing it up. There's no messing it up.
Bullshit.
I'm one of them people that's like, whatever you say, Jnr, Junior, I don't care.
What if they call you Jnr Choi?
Jnr, that's different.
No,
you know, when you mess it up is when you say, when I'm like, someone's like, what's your name? I'm like, Junior. They're like, oh, Julia? And that's when I'm like, are you kidding me?
There it is. You got one.
That's like stupidity, though.
Got you.
That's like, what are you saying?
Right. When they say, so you saying, like, what's the worst way you've heard somebody say your name?
Julia.
Julia?
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean? I said Junior, and you said Julia. I don't get it.
They said Julia?
Yeah, I said, yo, what's your name? They said, what's your name?
Crazy.
So
that was in London. That ain't no American shit.
Everywhere.
Get the fuck out of
here.
Everywhere, to the point where I say J, just J.
Just call me J.
Just J. Because I heard it too many times and I'm like, I don't even want to correct you.
Julia? That's crazy. What about the last name? People fucked that up?
Yeah. What do they say? Cho or like Chow? But I hear Chow. It looks Asian, so yeah, Chow's
Not gonna lie, bro. Before I did the research, bro, I'm like, oh, Asian dudes sound cool.
Yeah.
Like, I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Does hearing
I think
those
it's a Korean name, though.
It's South Korean.
It's South Korean?
Yeah,
Right.
South Korean.
Thank you for the correction.
Yeah.
Hearing that, does that offend you? Because I'm gonna tell you my take on the situation, but hearing those comparisons or that with people not really necessarily doing the research and knowing that, does that offend you? Or you just like, man, I'll just jump into the game?
Come on, we're too. You can't get offended about anything.
I think it's a good situation to be in right now.
Yeah.
Because you're on the opposite end of having that super recognizable face and to the point where you can't do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
How does that feel right now to be in that position where people know the song but may have not made the connection to the face just yet?
Well, for the most part, I'm enjoying the freedom, but you'd be surprised how many people do recognize it.
I know, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But for the most part, I'm enjoying the freedom. For now.
Enjoy
I know
while
it's gonna get exactly. I know it's gonna get long.
That's my point.
Yeah. I know.
Do you have a problem like in London? Do you have a problem walking around like? 'Cause you came with some big ass niggas today, so I just want to know like if you have a problem walking around London, like the people like, oh my god.
Firstly,
like,
we don't really walk anywhere, but when we're shopping and stuff, people do pull up.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Do you think that it like okay? I'm just gonna sound like a weird question, but what do you prefer? Do you prefer to just be able to just move freely at like when you say you by yourself,
right?
And you might go get some food or whatever. Do you prefer that, or do you like the fanfare walking through the mall? Like, oh my god,
I like being alone.
You like being alone?
Yeah, I've been to lunch a couple of times on my alone out here.
Do people like when you eating? Yeah. Do people like walk up to you while you eating?
Sometimes.
Are you one of them people who you don't want to be bothered or?
Nah, I just appreciate it. It's like, oh, yo, thank you for showing love. Like, yeah.
That's what's up.
You got to
don't be an asshole.
Nah, it's just no point. They're coming out of their comfort zone more time, and I respect the fact they're coming out of their comfort zone.
Jeez, man.
Go ahead. No, I was gonna ask you about because I have a friend, right, and she's from South London, and I was making fun of her because she was like, yeah, South London it's kind of like it's gentrified now, but it's like it wasn't the place. It was, and I'm like, bro, we from, where we from? Like, do you like? I don't want to be disrespectful because my big homies, my OGs always taught me that it could be a hood anywhere.
This is everywhere.
There's hoods everywhere. But do you ever feel a way when people like try to play London like London might not have a hood or a street element or?
I couldn't care less.
Okay,
that doesn't get me paid.
I feel that.
So I couldn't care less.
But
don't be misled.
Don't be misled. She said they be slicing and stabbing niggas. And shit.
Don't go to South London or any parts just thinking it's sweet.
Word.
Yeah, don't do that.
But guns are outlawed in
we
in
don't
London.
We don't have guns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Which probably might make it even worse because you don't move wary.
So you're not really on top of your shit. You're not on your.
You might not be as like, all right, cool. He can get me from a distance.
But wouldn't that mean like people from London gotta know how to fight?
Yeah,
because they ain't no guns.
100%.
Like out here, people be
100%
cowards.
Yeah, people just be shooting people out here. I heard. Yeah. No, you have to learn how to fight for sure.
Damn. Yeah, that's what's up.
You grow up scrapping. That's it.
Did you like? What about like? Is it like a how like out here in America we put our kids in like martial arts and stuff like that, or is it just like, hey, you at school and somebody walking home? And you just got to fight them.
Yeah, you just got to fight.
Damn.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Figure out.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. No one's doing no martial arts. Figure it out. Figure it out.
Now, but before the music, before modeling, before all these things, we'll get a chance to talk about, man. What's that thing? What's that thing that you were into, like prior to the music?
Living life. If you want to talk business wise, it's fashion.
Fashion.
Yeah.
But prior to fashion.
Prior to fashion, I've been into fashion for a long time. So that's quite a tough question. I've been into fashion since like, I call it college. I think you guys call that university, but like
It's college, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean before university,
High school.
right?
Gotcha,
Since high
gotcha.
school, I've been into fashion.
Damn.
So that's like
So you
5
always
years.
had money. Because I didn't have no money in high school, bro. I was wearing weird shit.
Nah, I was kind of the guy who just got a job. Like I just every 3 months I'd have a new job, but like I got the job early. You know when everyone's still like figuring it out like, in school, and I'm like working in retail. So
Gotcha.
I think I finessed my CV or something. My CV was popping. Like
Really?
anywhere I applied, I just got it.
Really?
Yeah. I had a
You
new
don't
job
think it
every
have
3
anything to
months.
do with how tall you was? Like you walk in there and they're like, we better give him the job or else he gonna fuck us up.
Maybe charisma too, though. You have to be a cool guy.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Where did you learn that from? Is that something that's like from family or just walking around? Like how did you get that, like kind of build that character up, that trait?
I mean, I think the main thing is just being like street smart. You know, you just understand life. If you've been thrown in the deep end immediately, you just kind of get used to. All right, cool. You have to. This is a certain kind of person. So this is and then obviously going through so many jobs also taught me so much too because you meet so many people.
I want to dive.
No, because I'm curious about the jobs too. So
Yeah.
you mentioned retail. What other jobs were you doing?
It was mainly retail.
Oh,
it was
retail.
like JD.
He was
Foot
still in the
Locker. It
clothes,
was like
bro.
You said he was still in the
No,
clothes.
Allegedly.
Only a couple times.
What type of customers would you run into? We do something called curbside confessions where we talk about passengers, drivers, whatever. But
All right.
in your situation, customers. What customers did you deal with?
Everything, like, you'll get the broke ones that want to be rich. You get the really rich ones that are just trying to be cheap. You get everything. You get everything under the sun. You get the ones who just come and just talk for stupid reasons and then they cut without spending a thing. You get the ones that are just more interested in you. Like, you meet so many people during the day that your communication skills just go one up.
Now, have you ever seen somebody try to shoplift? And if
100%.
so,
Did you stop? him?
Hell no.
You just,
Do your thing, fam.
Do y'all get a whistle or something or like?
Nah.
Let them have
It's
it,
like
fam.
a radio, like, yo, by the way,
Hey man, they out the door.
this is happening.
Yeah.
But nah, I just let that one happen.
Before we get into the music, I want to talk about something that maybe you can educate me on, right?
Mhm.
Or not educate. I just want to blame it on ignorance, right?
Okay.
So I took a train trip one time with my mom,
Mhm.
and there was 2 people in there. They were black people from London,
Mhm.
and I had to be like 11 years old, 12 years old. I didn't understand that America only does the segregation shit, where this person is black or this person is African American,
Right.
And I didn't know in the UK, it's like, bro, I'm British. Do y'all segregate? Is that like not a thing? Because when I asked her, I was like, yo, what are you? She was like, I'm British. But she was a black woman, right? And I didn't understand. I automatically thought British people were white people.
I feel like that here, though. I feel like when I ask a lot of people, like, where you from? It's like, I'm American.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't even ask that question though. I'm like, oh yeah, like where did you grow up, or like where was you born? That's my question now, because I feel like asking where are you from is kind of like.
But are you asking like roots wise?
I'm asking roots.
Oh, okay, yeah. We don't know that shit.
Feel me?
But
Yeah.
see, my friends that are from London, like they'll say, "Oh, I'm from Uganda or I'm from Jamaica."
yeah.
They don't say like out here we say I'm black.
Right.
But black is not a thing. It's not a country.
Yeah,
it
nah.
doesn't identify with
Right.
any lineage or nothing. So out there, I was wondering if it's different because out here we Americans do stupid shit. So I was wondering if it was different out there.
Nah, we say where we're from country wise. I'm like, yo, where you from? They're like, oh, Nigeria,
Right.
Gambia. Yeah.
Got you. But like there's no segregation in it. Like,
Nah, I think she was probably telling you she was from London,
yeah.
or trying to make sure she's not from America. I think that's what she was trying to do.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to dive into the music real quick.
Sure.
Your music has been described as a mashup between R&B and dancehall. Is that an accurate description to you?
For summer, for sure.
To sum it up?
For summer.
For summer.
Yeah.
Okay. But To the Moon is like, some drill-ish type of vibe or whatever.
Afro drill.
Huh?
I like
Afro
that.
drill.
Afro drill
For winter.
for winter.
Mm-hmm.
So you do drill in the winter and then you do R&B dancehall in the summer?
I don't listen. I don't know about you, but I don't listen to the same kind of music all year through.
Facts. That's a good point.
When it hits summertime, I'm with Jones in the park. I'm listening to like R&B. I'm listening to Tory Lanez. I'm listening to like Afro beats. I'm listening to things that are making everyone feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the winter, I'm listening to stuff that makes me feel good. I'm like, it's mosh pit time. It's time to go rage. Like, it's time to like get lit. It's time to drive fast and listen to Codeine Crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different time.
That's a great point. Nobody's ever said that before.
Right.
As far as like, you don't listen to the same thing all year.
Nah, and I think maybe it's also like a fashion background too. Like, I used to model, so like things are in seasons. In summer, I make summer music, and winter, I make winter music.
Now, the drill thing became exploded out here.
Yeah, it did.
On the East Coast, obviously, we don't really do it that much over here on the West Coast. But being from out there, where I would assume that London drill is the grandfather of the sound. No,
Chicago, but yeah, London,
I mean, I'm
London
talking
made
about
it popular.
the style of the style of that. I mean, we know Chicago drill is like,
but London definitely like made it more like let's jump on.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Is there a connection to the sound that's taken off on the East Coast, like from the London drill scene out there? I never been to the UK before, so I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, like we're kind of just both influenced by each other. I think it's kind of like almost like a competition. If you're talking about East Coast and London, yeah, it's like, oh, whose drill is better? That's almost why we kind of even did that with the remix, with Favi G Herbo and M24 and Russ. It's like everyone's representing their own area.
Right.
Chicago, New York, and in the UK.
So when you said you don't listen to the same thing all year, when To the Moon was made, I would assume in the winter?
It was made in August.
But that's summer. You said that's R&B vibes.
Right. So the way that designers make their stuff, they make their stuff early. Feel me?
I fuck with you. Hey, this motherfucker got an answer for everything. No, because the square root of 3,995.
None about no maths now. Nah, but you feel me though, like.
Yeah, no, I feel what you said.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, they don't make their stuff on the spot, like.
I'm trying to think of the summer out in the UK is when?
Summer starts now.
Got it.
Really?
Okay, so
We're
we're
about
on
May. May
yeah.
until it ends around end of August.
Okay, so it's around the same time. Kind
Yeah,
of.
end of August, it starts to get colder. You know what I mean?
But what's y'all winter though, bro? I know you probably don't know. Do you know to translate from Celsius to Fahrenheit? Because I don't know the Celsius shit.
We dumb as fuck.
So your normal day is like what?
70 in LA.
Yeah.
70
LA 's
degrees
just-
Fahrenheit.
Right, let me make this. Let me
let's
make this
figure that
easier
shit
for
out.
you. Let me make
Because
this
it's
easier for you.
cold in the UK.
Right now in London, it is. How do I do this? It is 13 degrees Celsius, which is in the US. Hold on, because this is kind of cold.
What is 13 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
56.
So it's 56.
56.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Cold.
that's
So,
cold, bro.
Cold it gets colder than that. So we're talking like 40s.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah. This is
50
cold already.
anything-
56 is wild.
Bro, we from LA. Anything less than 60 degrees,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, we need a hoodie, a jacket. Like you came in here sleeveless,
I
and
know.
it's kind of chilly at night, bro.
I-
All y'all, matter of fact, the homie only one with the hoodie on. Like, what's wrong with y'all? No, because I went to Chicago one time and they was on some other type of shit, other type of time. It was 50 degrees. People walking around in chanclas and half shorts.
No way.
Yeah, like this ain't cold. It's summer.
Yeah, no, I'm bugging. I went on a run this morning, so I'm confused.
He's like, I'm just.
I feel that.
I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm like, LA is supposed to be hot, so why am I not hot? Is my thing. Like when I go to Morocco, I can wear this all day. Why am I cold right now?
Nah, yeah. Out here it's a little different. I mean, we technically have good weather, but I think the comparison is a little different. What was the things that you thought about prior to coming to the U.S. and then things that were confirmed or maybe like, okay, yeah, this is actually true from what I thought, or it's like, nah, this is misconceptions.
Yeah, that's
straight
good.
up.
I don't know. The food.
Food is ass.
Food's dead.
Yeah,
Food is dead.
I
here.
feel you.
Yeah,
But
it's
you was
dead.
probably, what was you eating though? Like burgers and shit?
I've tried everything.
Sushi,
I had lobster
burgers,
today.
pizza. You had what?
I had lobster, octopus, salmon,
Nah,
And-
see, hey,
and mac and cheese today.
bro, no. I guarantee you did not have the right mac and cheese.
Where'd you go?
The mac and cheese was crazy, I'll be honest.
Where?
I had lobster mac and cheese in Catch.
Wait,
Yeah, but
Catch,
that's a little Caucasian.
That was good.
You know what I'm saying?
That was good.
I mean,
Is it? I can't be.
Okay,
where,
but
you
listen.
gotta show me where the spots are.
yeah, because bro, when people come to LA, they be like, oh, the food, but they only be in a certain little area because they be going around and all on the
Yeah.
shows and stuff.
Nah, I
No, bro.
hear it.
Nah, I don't know. You talking about the U.S. You're not just talking about specifically.
Nah,
Nah,
he went to
I went to
Catch.
Licking in Miami, and that was
Gotcha.
Finger licking is fire. You don't like finger licking?
He said it ain't hidden.
I know the answer. He said it.
Okay, so look.
He said,
Okay, what
what's the
do
answer?
you
What's
like
the
to
answer?
eat?
What do I like
Julia
to eat?
Choi, what do you? I'm fucking with you.
I'm
I'm
gonna send your ass to the
fucking
moon, nigga.
Yeah. What do you like to eat, bro?
Depends on the day, but I'm a seafood kind of guy. I like oysters. I like women.
You like to eat women. I don't know if that's really
They're
like
all edible.
Hannibal Lecter
They're all edible.
or you know that's
Nah, I'm
Pornhub.
playing
I don't
with
know
you.
which one it is.
No, I like salmon. I like steak. Chicken.
So like surf and turf. You like the steak and you like the seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's just the seasoning. The seasoning here ain't hitting.
Really?
Yeah, the seasoning.
Bro, do
ain't
you
hitting.
realize that? See, it's finna get racist in here. Do you know that white people came from over there in Europe,
Right.
over here, and start jacking us, the native? I'm sorry, what is it, Aborigines or indigenous people?
Yeah.
They were jacking indigenous people for spices because they shit was bland.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Bland chicken came from Europe.
Yeah.
Over there.
I'm not disagreeing. I ain't from there. I'm from Africa.
I feel that.
That's different.
I feel
Case
that.
settled, right?
I feel
You say
that.
what you want to say, bro.
I
know.
I feel that. Do you think that, like, okay, as far as musically, right? Do you think your greatest influences come from R&B, dance hall, drill? I'm talking about your greatest influences.
Right now, Afrobeats.
He said right now, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, like when you first started doing music, what was your sound or what was your?
It was Afro influence.
It was Afro.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Afro influence.
So like heavy, like I don't really
It's
think.
a
I
lot
don't
of
think a lot of
hybrids.
people know what the tradition, like what the Afro sound is.
There isn't a traditional. It's very hybrid. So it's a mix of, like you said earlier, it's like Afro and like dancehall. My dad used to listen to a lot of reggae. My mum used to listen to a lot of like Yusundur. It's just there's a lot of Afro itself is like even a hybrid of loads of stuff because you can dig deep.
Right.
You can dig deep and it doesn't sound like any Afro beats you've heard right now. So it's like it's a long trail that it's going to soon to be discovered.
Is it more of an appreciation thing that it's kind of like the wave right now? Or is it like this shit? Like y'all don't know what it really is.
Yeah, you don't know what it really is.
Got it.
Afro beats is a move. Like you don't even need to. You don't even need to hear what's happening. You just it's a vibe. Like you're really moving. I don't know if you heard I'm a piano. Yeah, it's making its way over here, but everyone I've been asking in the States doesn't know what that is. But I'll show you some stuff, and it's like it's like house music for black people.
Word.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Shit.
You just be moving, vibes. No, you don't even need lyrics. Just
So what about like music, like because I listened to the project, your project you dropped last year. I think it's 2021, and it's still like I'll hear people will misconstrue it as like dance hall, techno, kind of like Afro, a little bit like a hybrid of that, right? But then the way you describe it is different. Is that something that you struggle with?
Nah,
musically, like you don't care what people think.
Nah.
I love that. Though.
As long as it sounds like good, me releasing, and like you pick your moment. I don't know how you felt about the tape, but like,
Yeah, no.
could you
Honestly,
pick some certain moments that you'd like?
Yes.
Some songs that you put in certain moments.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it all the way. I'm that guy. See, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Appreciate.
I didn't think I was gonna like it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I went into it with the mindset of, which I'm pretty sure you're used to. Oh, it's to the moon, or it's completely the opposite. Because a lot of people would be like, "Oh, don't box me in. I'm a multi-genre artist," and I read your shit and like you don't really have a right. You don't have a clear lane like that. You want to do seasonal shit. So when I went into it, I'm like, man, this shit is finna be whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but then I was listening to it, and it forced me to be open minded.
Right.
And it forced me to be like, oh, okay, this is the way you described it is perfect because it sounds like a wave. Like it doesn't sound just one dimensional.
It just gives you a moment, and this one's gonna age. It's gonna be something for the future. So everything I kind of do is for the future. Now it's time for like present moments.
Now you talk about fashion, being fashion forward. You're a real fashion guy. Whose fashion do you respect? Like when they get dressed, you be like, pick a couple of artists that you would allow to be your stylist.
Oh God.
He said, "Oh God."
A lot of rappers can't dress. I'll be honest.
That's why I know I've heard that from people who really into fashion.
Yeah.
They like rappers dress horrible
Very, very bad. It's insane. They really just buy pieces like all day.
off the mannequin.
Just pretty much. They'll be mixing Louis with this and that. And I'm like, yeah.
But whose style do you respect?
Rocky,
Okay.
Carti, Skepta.
Mm-hmm.
Travis.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't miss with the streetwear. And yeah, those are the only people I really let style me.
I fuck with that. I like that. I like you included Cardi.
Yeah.
Dude, what about Ye?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
Just making sure.
Yeah, nah, of course he's a goat. Yeah, I let him style me 100%.
Who would you like to style?
I ain't trying to make no enemies.
No. I'm just saying it don't have to be. It don't have to be in a bad way.
Exactly.
It's just like, yo, I would love you to try. I would love to try to dress you for one.
Oh, not in a bad way. On like let me 50 Cent. Yeah, that'd be funny. Or Ross.
I think you styling 50 Cent would make my day, bro.
That'd be fun.
That shit'd be epic.
That would be fun.
Because you'll pick these tight ass shirts, and Super Bowl 50 ain't really that nigga like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll style him properly. Like, it wouldn't even be crazy.
Give him a big jacket,
a huge like bomber jacket, a crazy bomber jacket, or a crazy varsity jacket. Yeah, keep it clean.
What streetwear brands out here do y'all fuck with over there?
From LA?
From the UK. I mean, I'm sorry, from America.
Oh, from America. Streetwear. I'm not really into streetwear right now, I'll be honest with you. So
you do high fashion?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think real quick. But Supreme's still cool. Yeah. Nike's even streetwear to me, I'll be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I could see that. Track suits. So, okay, let me ask you this. When Americans come over there you could tell that it's
100%.
Hey, because the way he said,
you see shorts, J's, and a white tee or a vest and a gold chain, and you're good. It's
like spot American.
Fucking American right there.
And don't forget the hat, the snapback. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, American ass.
fucking American.
And the white socks all the way up to the, like how I got mine. Like,
Yeah, like
people think I'm American when I'm in the UK sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Even when I'm in like Europe, they'll be like, "Oh, you American?"
What is it? The braids? Like, what is it?
I don't know. I just don't look like them.
What do you feel like the biggest misconception of Jnr Choi is?
Misconception. I don't know. There might be a few. Misconception.
And it could just be based off of just people seeing you for the first time and actually getting a chance to chop it up with you. Like, oh man, I didn't know he was like this, or you know what I mean, or just anything.
Some people don't actually know I'm British.
Facts.
Some people think I'm Pop Smoke.
Facts.
Some people think I'm Thugger. Some people think I'm like everyone under the sun. Some people think I'm a one-hit wonder.
I like that.
I
like that.
They're gonna be fooled. It's gonna be funny.
You're like you gonna see.
You don't even know. I don't know.
What are
some people think I'm like I'm not nice. Some people might think I'm quite standoffish or like closed.
But is it based off of like you being more? Do you feel like you're more of an introvert?
I'm both. I'm an introvert, extrovert.
Bro, he's not nothing. Just one thing.
Yeah,
both.
Put him in a box.
You can't. I'm in
he
no
used
box
both
whatsoever.
bathrooms.
Exactly.
He just.
I really do that. Yeah, but,
bro, that's hella fuck. No,
nah,
you mentioned the Pop Smoke thing. Everybody thought when To The Moon came out it was Pop Smoke. I know you.
I don't see the resemblance, but I hear it.
No, I'm talking about the sonically.
Yeah.
Sonically,
I know.
You don't see the resemblance sonically.
Nah.
Really?
Yeah, nah. I mean, my accent's completely different at first. For the first, like, you know.
Yeah.
And then our voices, he's got a way deeper voice than me.
Yeah.
Like a way deeper voice.
Well, I think kind of like when the album came out and we got songs like The Woo and like What You Know About Love, people start to hear different frequencies of pop.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not just Dior. Like Dior is like I could see like
yeah.
But like when you get What You Know About Love,
fair enough.
And you get different frequencies of Pop Smoke, then I can see why people would assume that, because even people call the radio station, they're like, "Yo, we want to hear that Pop Smoke, the Moon shit." You know what I mean? And it's like,
fair enough.
No, I'm saying that's what we had to just tell people like, nah,
that's not Pop Smoke.
Thank you.
But so you can understand that though, right?
Yeah, of course. I'm very open minded. I can see why some people would be like, but like if you really, really think about it and you really listen, you're just nah.
But when I listen to your other stuff, nothing sounds like that.
Take another listen. C'est la vie.
No. I'm talking about the sonics. The sonic. Your voice is not as deep as.
Listen again. In every single song, there's an undertone.
Oh, under.
Yeah. The only thing is with this song, I didn't do an actual higher octave. But in every other song, there's only a lower octave. There's a lower octave and a higher octave.
But I don't see how
we're singing with vibes in.
Yeah.
Whereas the winter stuff, which is what I was getting into to the moon, was just pretty much pure lower octaves.
Got you.
Yeah.
And was that done intentionally because of the sound at the time, or
No,
like what made you decide not to put that high octave on it?
Because it's winter stuff. It's like we're getting gritty. We're getting aggressive with it.
Got you.
Yeah. So To the Moon is the only song from the winter music that I've released.
Now, do you, as far as I got to get all my UK questions off because I don't get people from. But like,
it's the first time and the last time.
Yeah,
I'm joking. There's gonna be way more. We're paving the way.
Do artists from overseas care about being successful in America?
Yeah, but ignorantly.
What you mean?
They care, but then they don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
You know, we're here right now in person. Feel me? We took the flight. We're paying for the accommodation.
Facts.
You know, we're making sure we're here.
So is that important though? Like to become the artist that they want to be? I'm saying speaking for a group of artists that may want to be where you are today, be as successful as you are globally, right? Is that a necessary thing, or are people getting complacent and staying in their comfort zone? Okay, I'm the man in London. I'm the man in Africa. I'm the man over here, and they just stay in their bubble.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. I think it's also a lot of the industry. You know, they try to keep them in that because that's where they're making their bread. Because I know, like modeling too, they don't really want you to be traveling because they make the most of their bread from where you are. So you start traveling around, it's like, oh, I've got to share bread with him and him and him. It's like, of course, I hear why they would not want my mans to be out.
Because I know, like, there's artists that we are getting familiar with from Africa who I wish did more and traveled around and shit like that. So that way people would know who they are because, like, they're dope.
That one might be a little bit more difficult because, you know, African passports are more difficult to travel with. You know, you got a whole team with you. It's going to be hard to get everyone on board.
Word.
But yeah, like Europe and stuff, like, yeah, they could definitely. I mean, it's also who they target within their music too. You know, you choose who you want to be targeting. I make my music target in the world. I don't make my music target in the UK.
I feel that.
I think personality-wise, it's like you can't box me in. Everybody can love my music.
Right.
Now, I heard they took you made To the Moon in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that also always like a recipe for you? Like, if you know you make something quick, this can take off? Or is it just like every single thing is different for you?
Everything's different.
And did you, at that moment, did you feel like that was the record that was going to go? Or did you have to be convinced, like, okay, this is the one?
I kind of just saw it happen before my eyes. So, like, we made it. I didn't really think much of it. It wasn't like, oh, this is the one. Like, I need to drop this. It was more like, cool, this part of the winner project. Let's put it in the bank. Okay, cool. It's time to like shortlist the tracks. There's like 12. All right, cool. We put this like number. It was even number 6. It was actually physically number 6. It wasn't even like high up in the choices of the tracks I wanted to use. And then obviously mixed and mastered. And then one of my DJs, he DJs at every popping club I like. So like the Poppies and the he does that in London.
Got you.
Like every popping club, Cirque, Tape. Like
he hit you, was like, yo, this shit's going off.
Yeah, he DJs my sets. We was running around grinding, you know, performing at like spots and like getting crowds together, performing all the summer stuff, some of the winter stuff, leaking some of the winter stuff. So he, you know, snippeted some of the winter stuff at the club in his set, and he snippeted it To the Moon. And then he just texted me like, bro, you need to come and see this. This is crazy. Like the reaction to this one was mental. So I come in now, I'm like, yo, let me see. I'm like, what the hell? Like, he plays the song, like people run up to the DJ booth with like shirts on, like Shazam out. I'm talking like,
really?
I'm talking like Caucasian men that have just finished work, like ready to like,
he's like, oh, we got something.
Gold Patek on his wrist, like has no business loving this kind of music. It's like Shazam on his phone, like, what song is this? And I'm just there like, it's me.
Yeah.
That was happening. And I watched that and I was like, okay, cool.
Magic.
Like this has to drop. I've never seen this kind of reaction to my music before. And this has to drop. And you know what's crazy? He's still been doing that. He's still been snippeting some songs. And he's told me about three more that had that same reaction.
Yeah, keep him on the team.
Sure. So we're good.
No, that's amazing, bro.
We're good for a long time.
And salute to you for actually listening to it, because I've heard in a lot of cases where, you know, DJs specifically will tell artists, yo, this is the record that goes. And they're like, nah, but this is the one I'm trying to present to the people. And it's like, yo, this is the one that the people are reacting to. So for kudos to you for
your people, thank you. I appreciate that. But you can't look at that. You can't see that happen, and that's just pure, that's different kind of ignorance. I'm ignorant, but like I'm not not on like a silly way. Like if you see something right in front of you, you know what I'm saying.
What kind of ignorant are you?
I'm more like I'm just not bothered. Like I don't really care what else is going on in life other than the stuff I need to be focused on.
He said, I don't care what nothing else is going on.
No, unless it's making me bread or taking care of my people, so I don't care.
Do you have a social media addiction or what?
No, absolutely.
So,
not.
because on your Instagram, you only follow 3 people. So
Right.
usually people only do that when they get caught up all day scrolling. So what's the reason for that?
One, because there's a lot of distraction stuff that I don't need to be seeing, and then 2, you know when you're unfollowing people and you're like, I feel bad, like I can't unfollow you. I've known you for like 4 years. I can't. I thought, you know what? If I just get rid of everybody, no one can say nothing.
Facts.
Ain't no excuse at that point.
So no
yeah,
distractions. So no distractions.
No distractions. Also, like I needed to clean it up anyways, and it's just like I can't be bothered to do pick a favor and then bump into you next week and be like, why'd you unfollow me? Like,
Wait, so is
go
the
ahead,
DJ that told you about? Are you following him?
nah.
He not tripping though.
No, of course not. It's just
Okay.
Instagram. Like,
I know, I'm fucking around.
we're deeper than that.
I'm just trying to figure
Way
out like
deeper than
who
that.
are the 3 people that he's following?
Right, they're in this room.
Facts.
There it is.
There you go.
All right, family for sure.
Exactly.
They are
So what
definitely.
if,
I'm looking
what
like
if
they're.
one of y'all fall off the list? Y'all tripping?
Yeah.
What if you go to 2?
Yesterday I followed us.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
I had to unfollow them yesterday. They're up to no good, man.
For real?
Yeah, they started changing their DP to like Gunner and Fug. I was like, bro, come on, man.
Like I'm done.
What you mean? You want what? Okay, what's the okay? This is a great because we had this conversation like last week on the radio. When why do people take it personal, or is it considered a diss when you unfollow somebody? Like, is that considered a diss to somebody? Like somebody
Me personally, absolutely not. Like if I have your phone number and I know you personally, I don't even have a phone number. If I know you personally and I see you and it's cool. It's all love.
You're not tripping.
I meet some people, G, and it's like, I'm like, bro, I'm following you. You know, I have a whole nother account. Like I have a whole nother account, which is like my actual main personal profile. Like I post on that like every day almost. Like that's my actual like, all right, cool, here's what's happening.
Yeah.
And here's the people that I meet and I know. And I'm like, yeah, I'll follow you on that account. They're like, nah, but I want you to follow me on. I'm like, what the?
I need to pop an account to follow me.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
it's like that's where it's just some like social media thing, and that's where I'm like, I'm too far past that. Like I've been past that. This whole like social media thing is crazy. I don't know, people are just losing their mind.
Yeah, but it's kind of interesting too because the social media thing has helped blow the career up as
Yeah,
well.
for
You
sure.
got a lot of people that obviously showing love with the TikTok and Instagram. Has that allowed you to kind of dive deeper into social media in that aspect as far as who's supporting it, or do you still kind of like stay away from it?
I stay away. Yeah, because it's really consume or be consumed. You know what I'm saying? It's like consume or like be like, you let it work for you or you're part of it.
Right.
Got you.
And I'm no disrespect to everyone who's part of it.
for sure.
It's lit. Like
It's
I
a tool.
see so much joy in it. I'm like, oh my God, like people are really out. I'm watching people make videos, having fun. Like it's a whole vibe. I'm like, wow, like I really wish I could. But I just genuinely haven't got enough time and it's not my personality no more.
Yeah.
All right. We got this thing called the homegrown head scratcher. Okay. These are elementary school test questions. I got 3 of them for you. And so what we do is we have our listeners call the radio station, right?
Yeah.
So when they call up, they guess if you got the answer right or wrong, and they win tickets.
Okay.
So you just have, even if you don't know the answer, just take a second and think about it and then guess. So that way when they call, they can say he got it right or wrong.
Okay.
And that's how they win the tickets.
He's on me maths.
All right. Ready for the first one?
I'm ready.
All right. How many bones do sharks have? Hey, don't look over there. Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
None.
All right. I'm going to give you another one because fuck that.
You see him? He's the quiz guy.
Yeah, fuck that.
Hey, teeth, bones though.
He knows everything. Have a look at it.
Teeth or bones? Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna take your word for it.
You see, this is why I follow 3 people. Right.
Man, fuck all that. He gave you the answer.
We need to phone a friend.
I got it. Fuck all
You know,
that.
I'm about to say 56. Right.
All right, here we go. I'm going to give you 3 more.
I'm about to get that so wrong. I'm failing all of these.
I'm going to give you 3 more
All right.
because he fucked it up.
All right. 3
All
new
right.
ones. Let's go.
Don't look over there. All right.
I ain't gonna look. I'm gonna get this.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
What is a group of lions called?
Savages.
Savages. I mean, I don't think that's it. But
Is it a herd? Oh, no, I was never getting that.
well, would you savages? Okay, no.
Savages.
Savages. No,
You would have ate this up, fam. You're the artist.
It's called a pride.
Yeah, I heard.
All right.
was gonna
Great.
say-
Y'all got no answering.
Nah, he's gonna answer after, innit?
All right. Name the closest star to Earth.
The sun.
That's good.
Boom. I'm about to say you got to get that shit right.
That was
Pressure.
easy.
You
My
can't have a
heart
song to
started-
the moon.
my
and
heart
get
started bumping.
You can't have a song to the moon and have any
That's what I was like. Yeah.
astronomy questions.
Hey,
wrong.
astronomy
Venus.
questions.
He said Venus.
Right.
The moon. I thought he was for sure was gonna say the moon. I thought he was for sure was gonna say the moon. I was like, oh, we got his
It'd
ass.
be great marketing.
Okay. You should have got it wrong just for the marketing.
Right.
Okay.
I should say my name too. Jnr Choi to the moon.
Last one.
Mm.
How many pairs of wings do bees have?
How many pairs?
Yeah.
It's a trick question. You
No,
need-
they got
Yeah.
pairs.
Yeah, exactly. They got pairs of wings. So
How many
2
pairs? Huh?
He over there losing his shit.
Yeah.
He over there losing his shit right now. The homie over there
They ain't got 4
mad,
wings.
right?
How many?
They got 4 wings, no?
How
That's
many
2
pairs?
pairs.
2 pairs?
Yeah.
That's your final answer?
I don't know anymore. Hold on. Let me think. That's Happy Feet. What's the other one? The B movie. Yeah, I'm trying to picture my man.
This fool in Disney and shit.
Dude,
He all in Pixar's catalog.
Nah, I swear there's only 4 wings.
Okay, so 2 pairs your
That's
final.
2 pairs my final answer, man.
That's good.
I
That's
gotta be a
correct.
man. See, what you doing? Man got me. I was like, nah. Like, I had to be a man about this. I had to be like, nah, I'm right. Like,
All right. Bonus question. Bonus
Yeah,
question.
Bonus question.
What is the name of Harry Potter's pet owl?
Oh, Hedwig.
How you know that?
Because I'm British.
He's like, duh.
I'm British.
Because I'm British. He was just African a minute ago. Ain't that a bitch?
I'm a British.
God.
I'm an African British.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. We going back to the tape. This nigga was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm African. Now he
Nah.
British. Because the head
You know, you
the
got
fuck out of here.
You gotta put a foot in when it's Harry Potter, bro.
You see how quick that shit switched up?
Take advantage of your
That
advantage.
shit switched up
got-
like a
you
motherfucker.
got-
I'm British.
I'm British.
Action and all.
He put his chest out and shit. It's Bond. James Bond.
I'm crying.
That's
Yeah,
hella funny.
James Bond and Harry Potter, they're GOAT films, man. You gotta watch them.
Who's the best Bond?
My man.
You said what? What did he say?
I said my man, innit? I don't know his name. Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig's the best Bond to you?
Yeah.
Oh, you tripping.
Who's what?
I mean, the nigga before him was fired.
The old one?
The older guy.
That started doing the ch-ch-ch.
The what?
Nah, Daniel Craig's when he got serious. Daniel Craig was when it was sexy.
Didn't they just kill him off?
Probably.
Yeah.
But they had like Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Those were the ones I wanted to see.
Oh, you want the joints?
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Heard you.
So
And the fast car and all the tech. It was like,
here's the manifestation part, right?
Right.
The year can't end without Jnr Choi doing what?
taking over the world, really.
I love that.
Domination.
Yeah, absolutely. But not connecting the world. Yeah, it's more than taking over, it's connecting the world. Africa, UK, US, all one.
Artists that you want to work with, throw it out there.
Pharrell, The Weeknd. We'll go do some stuff with St. John real soon.
St. John is so talented, bro.
100%. Oh, you should hear his new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I gotta hit him up.
It's crazy. Honestly, I'm more of an organic person, man. I kind of want to just, bump into someone somewhere and be like, oh, let's work, or like we're in the same city, or kind of like how the G Herbo like remix feature happened.
Yeah.
He's just in the studio, wasn't sure of Metro, and it was just like, yo, you sound sick on this. You send the verse back the next day.
Facts.
Because I would never reach out and be like, yo, like,
So you never DM'd anybody, reached out for a feature or anything like that?
no.
What if about people hitting you up? Like, are you okay with that? Like, if
They
people-
have, but I've not really, unless it feels right.
Real.
They gotta hit him on a personal account.
If they have his personal,
They
Oh,
gotta
I
find
was
the
just
personal
out at that one. Shoo. I mean, out in everything today.
that's good. Dude,
I almost
so
get-
what about your lady friends? Do they have access to the personal account?
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Do you believe in marriage?
Yeah.
Me too.
Clearly.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
You put my tooth under my pillow too. Yeah.
He believes in marriage as a Muslim with 7 wives. That's how he believes in marriage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Man. Yo, man, we appreciate you coming on through, bro.
Oh,
Is there
thank you.
anything you want to let the people, the fans, anybody know, whether it's new music that's coming out or just anything that you want the folks to know that we haven't discussed as of right now?
I mean, it's all a vibe, bruv. I'll be real. But there's loads more music coming. There's a whole movie coming. There's a whole, sit down, grab your popcorn, watch the movie, and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Truly
movie?
enjoy it. Yeah. I just like the whole rollout.
Got you.
The whole plan, the whole execution is going to be so beautiful. Just enjoy every moment and really like enjoy it with me. And don't be shy. We're here, man. Any questions?
I do have. I'm sorry. One more thing.
Mhm.
What advice would you give to artists that are similar in your situation?
Right.
That are on the come up,
Right.
trying to do their thing, and
Right.
now they see you. Obviously, they see the success, but they're on their way on the come up, or maybe in a down spot. What advice would you give to newer artists on the come up?
Continue doing exactly what you're doing. Everything you're doing, you're going to learn from. And if you feel like you're going to excel from that situation, you're going to excel and you're going to learn something more. You're going to keep learning until it's like you're going to understand that it's inevitable. And then once you've got that inevitable like energy within you, like it's just a matter of time. We've had that feeling for like 3 years. Like, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. And it's like, okay, cool, we're ready. But you just got to be ready. That's really it. Because once the moment comes, it can go quickly. So just be ready.
Embrace it.
Yeah, embrace it and be ready.
That's what's up.
Jnr Choi, appreciate you coming on through, man. It's Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head. Catch y'all next time.